What is Gulf War? Today we will provide you with the detail of Gulf War. Okay, let's start. The term, Gulf War, generally refers to two major conflicts involving Iraq and its neighboring countries in the Persian Gulf region. Here are details about both conflicts. Gulf War, 1980-1988. 1. Background. The First Gulf War, also known as the Iran-Iraq War, was a conflict between Iraq and Iran that lasted from 1980 to 1988. 1. The war began when Iraq, led by President Saddam Hussein, invaded Iran, led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, following territorial disputes and long-standing tensions. 2. Course of the war. The war was marked by trench warfare, heavy casualties, and the use of chemical weapons. 2. Both sides suffered significant losses in terms of human lives and economic resources. 3. International involvement. Various countries supported either Iraq or Iran during the conflict, with the United States, Western European nations, and some Arab countries supporting Iraq, while Iran received some support from Syria, Libya, and later on, arms purchases from countries like China and North Korea. 4. Ceasefire. The war ended in 1988 with a ceasefire brokered by the United Nations. 4. The conflict did not result in significant territorial changes, and both countries were left economically and socially devastated. Gulf War, 1990-1991, also known as the Persian Gulf War or Operation Desert Storm. 1. Background. This conflict was sparked by Iraq's invasion of Kuwait in August 1990, under the leadership of Saddam Hussein, claiming Kuwait as part of Iraq's territory. 1. The international community strongly condemned this act of aggression. 2. Coalition building. A coalition of countries, led by the United States and including many Western and Arab nations, formed to oppose Iraq's occupation of Kuwait. 2. The coalition demanded Iraq's withdrawal from Kuwait and imposed economic sanctions. 3. Operation Desert Storm. As diplomatic efforts failed, a military intervention was launched against Iraq. 3. The coalition forces, primarily led by the United States and supported by air and ground forces from other countries, engaged in a massive air campaign followed by a ground offensive to liberate Kuwait. 4. Ceasefire. The coalition forces quickly achieved their objectives, and a ceasefire was declared on February 28, 1991. 4. Iraq was forced to withdraw from Kuwait, but Saddam Hussein remained in power in Iraq. 5. Aftermath. The war resulted in significant damage to Iraq's infrastructure and military capabilities. 5. It also led to a decade-long period of United Nations sanctions and inspections, aimed at dismantling Iraq's weapons of mass destruction programs. 6. Legacy. The Gulf War had far-reaching implications for regional geopolitics and the global balance of power. 6. It set the stage for subsequent conflicts in the Middle East, including the Iraq War of 2003. These two Gulf Wars are distinct events with separate causes, timelines, and outcomes, but both had a profound impact on the political and social dynamics of the Middle East and the broader international community.